There are many things that are true about the red pill, and I don't advise against it. It shows you how to deal with females on an everyday basis. It gives you real-world tactics that can be applied in real life. But there is one thing that I would like to pick apart. Because while the red pill may teach us to become masculine and successful in order to attract women, I don't believe that modern women are attracted to masculine men. They're intimidated. Because you expose their weaknesses and insecurities. You expose their flaws and imperfections. If you are energetic and you work hard to succeed, if you are ambitious and you're not afraid to ask for and pursue what you want, that could expose that she is lazy and unmotivated. You may be able to upgrade her life, but if she can't add value to your life, she will feel inadequate. She will feel insecure. Modern women are intimidated by powerful men because you can't be controlled. And they want men who are easy to overcome and influence. Men who are easy to fool. Men who will do what they want them to do. Men who are weak and always agree with them. Men who support their ideas and opinions, no matter how crazy they may seem. Men who do not weigh the consequences. Men who will give them anything. Men who will try extremely hard to help or to please them. And if you are a masculine and successful man, you're not going to do that. You're not going to want to be with a woman who will dictate to you and control you. Modern women want pushovers. They want doormats. They want fools. And you adopt a firm policy when faced with opposition or disobedience. You're inflexible in your position and decisions. You will check to see if they're safe and correct or if they're behaving in a way that breaks the rules or is considered inappropriate. And modern women don't want that type of man. They're not used to that type of man. They're used to weak men. They were raised by a weak or absent father, and that is why they're intimidated. Modern women don't want masculine men because you may require them to reciprocate. You may expect something in exchange for what you're giving to them. But they overvalue themselves. They think they're the prize. They think you're meant to give something to them. They don't think they should have to give anything to you because they think they're the best thing since sliced bread. So you should assume all of their problems as your own. And you should be working extra hard to help and please them. You should do everything you can to make them feel happy and comfortable. But if you are a masculine man, although you may have a lot to bring to them, you may want to see them put in the work. You may want them to display their value, to show you that they are deserving of everything you have to bring to them. But modern women are one-sided. They're partial and unfair. They're only there to derive an advantage from you. So they don't think that they should have to reciprocate, which is why they will do as little as possible. They will do just enough to keep the wheels turning. They will focus on their physical appearance. They will give you sex occasionally or whenever they feel like it, as though that's all that you should desire from them, when that should be the icing on the cake. It may be appealing, but it should be an inessential additional enhancement, rather than it being the only thing that they should need to qualify for a top tier man. But that is all that modern women have to offer you. They're not going to submit. They're not going to listen to you. They're not going to follow your rules. They're not going to follow your leadership and guidance, because they want to make their own rules. They want to do whatever feels right for them, which is not going to be good for you. Because they're going to be making all of the decisions. They're going to be bossing you about, when you've already done the work to become a masculine and successful man. So you don't need anyone telling you what to do. But these modern women who have never worked or achieved anything in their lives will want to take on the leadership role, and they will lead you to your doom. They will be the cause of your failure, but they're not going to take any responsibility for it, because they think they're the prize. So they're going to do the bare minimum to keep you around. Modern women don't want masculine men, because you have a lot of options, and that is very intimidating to them, because you're not going to settle for anything less than what you really want. You're not going to settle for toxic behavior. If they're not meeting your standards and requirements, you're going to replace them. And they're terrified of abandonment. They don't want that to happen. So they will avoid you, because they know that they have to behave properly and decently around you. They know that they have to approach you with respect, because you're not going to accept anything less. You're going to have standards and requirements that you expect them to attain, because you're a high value man. You're powerful and important, and any woman will be blessed to have you. But these women want to be the best thing that ever happened to you, when they're not even top tier women. So of course they're going to be intimidated by you, because they're very insecure. So they need to have control. But you're very confident and assertive. You know who you are. You know what you're willing to accept, which is intimidating to them, because they want to dominate the man that they're with. They want to control you. But if you're a masculine and successful man, you're not going to tolerate that, because you have options. You know your worth. You know what type of women you can get. So if they're not going to follow your lead, you're going to get rid of them. So even when they see a masculine and successful man, it immediately triggers their inferiority complex, because you know who you are. You know what you're capable of. So they can't manipulate or control you.